What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. As you guys know, there's a lot of things going on in the village of Dolton, Illinois. And one of them happens to be dealing with, obviously, Tiffany Henyard, but her chief of police, Mr. Chief Lacey. Now, we already know the other chief of police. She fired that guy. He moved to Florida and got another job. But I do want to talk about Chief Police Lacy, as he has been so disrespectful to the residents of Dolton, as you know. He's also been disrespectful to people in the news media. And here's a clip of what I'm talking about.
Into the most corrupt mayor in America, allegedly. Can you explain to us a little bit?
I will not. You guys step over there on public property.
And you see here is Deputy Chief Lacey. He's a man with a disciplinary report thicker than the Bible. In the 2012 incident, he was sued for Fourth Amendment constitutional violations due to excessive force. Lacey ordered payment of $12,000. Activists Carlos West and Rabbi Michael McLennan protested this killing 7 days later, exercising their constitutional right to free speech. However, their rights were violated by Officer Lacey once again when he ordered their arrest without due cause. They filed a lawsuit, and both of these men were awarded $50,000 in settlement.
This is not public property. Okay. Where is the public property?
Have a good day.
Can you not answer my question, sir?
Do you have ID? In Illinois, you have to have ID. Do you have ID?
May I say do something off camera? I'm surrounded by 6 people. I'm not going to about to do that.
Go get your ID. Unlock the car so you can get his ID.
It's not a request.
Oh, it's not a request?
Not at all.
You know you're liable, right? In Illinois.
For what?
Get it right. I know who you are. Got your information. Get it right.
That sounds like a threat.
Now, as you know, he was also recently on last Monday voted to be put on administrative leave. Tiffany Henyard did not like that one bit. She was not appreciative of him being put on administrative leave. And so she was saying that, hey, you guys are attacking. This is it's a plot. So they voted to put him on administrative leave. Guess what he did?
In the coming days, former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot will release a preliminary report in her independent investigation into Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard's spending. This comes after the board voted last night to place the village's top cop on administrative leave, only for him to defiantly return to work today. The gray clouds over Village Hall tonight seem fitting, as trustee Brittany Norwood describes the financial woes that loom over Dolton, resulting in the board to vote last night to place Dolton's deputy police chief, Lacy, on administrative leave and lay off 8 village employees.
We were about $6 million in deficit.
But this morning, despite the vote, Lacy still reported to work after Norwood says the deputy chief claims the board had no authority to place him on leave.
That is not true. So we did a vote on it, and our vote is actually valid at the moment. So we were quite surprised when he showed up at work today. We're waiting for the advice of our attorney to figure out our necessary steps legally.
This is political retaliation.
Embattled Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard responded to that vote last night during yet another chaotic meeting amid multiple investigations, including a federal one into her spending of village funds. Preliminary details in an independent probe led by former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot are expected to be released to the public Thursday. Today, our calls to Mayor Henyard for a comment.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Have yet to be returned. The meeting from last night. I also reached out to Henyard's ally, Deputy Police Chief Lacey, to respond to the board's vote and the possible litigation surrounding it, but have yet to hear back.
So let me get into this. You put the guy on administrative leave. He shows up to work the next day anyway. And you know what? This is what I'm talking about here when it comes to politics in these black cities. And again, I'm voting for Mr. Jason House. I'm putting my efforts into Mr. Jason House. We should support the campaign. I will put the link, first comment below. But I want to talk about this. This is very important. First of all, why does this only happen in black cities? Why? Why does this only happen in black cities? Okay, this kind of buffoonery behavior. Show me anyone where this happens in Republican-based cities. And I hate to say it, but this has to be the truth. You don't see it because it doesn't happen. That's why. Only in black Democratic cities do you see somebody that can be voted out and they're saying, I'm not coming to do that. No, forget y'all. I'm coming to work anyway. Okay, I'm coming to work anyway. Then that attitude that you see in cities like Dolton, Flint, Michigan, this ain't new. This is not new. This kind of behavior is not new. That behavior in Dolton has been there for years that I've seen. Before Henyard wasn't a trustee, Riley Rogers was there, it wasn't as bad. But that behavior it has been there. Now you're telling me that you're gonna make Kamala Harris, and I gotta blame her in Democratic policies because these are your new leaders. Again, how much Fannie Willis, these city girl people, this is what you do. This is what they run their cities into the ground. Okay? And I hate to use Dolton as a clear example, but it's gonna get worse in Black America. Memphis, your Philadelphias, your Houstons, your Atlantas, it gets worse. It doesn't get better. Crime rates are gonna get worse. Everything's gonna get worse. And now you have the people like police officers doing what they're doing because the mayor can do whatever they want to do. We talk about police brutality and what the whites are doing and all this stuff. Hey, you can get killed by the police in Dolton, I'm pretty sure. It's all black. Don't even have enough money to repair lights. Vendors. This is the black leadership that's incompetent. Then guys, have a problem with the right. The thing I like about the right so much, I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why I can vote for the right, albeit they have racists there and they have people that are against blacks. First of all, they try to stay away from blacks entirely. When I lived in California, any major city in America, I don't come across so many people on the alt-right or racist white people. One of the reasons is because they don't want to be there. I'm fine with that. You don't have to like us or whatever. As long as you stay over there, I am completely okay with it because I'm not coming over there at all where you at. Have no interest in being over there where y'all are at. That's number one, okay? Secondarily, here's something that we got to also talk about, which is the fact that all the people who enact all the policies that are being used to destroy Black America are Black Democratic leaderships, or Black Democrat boule people. Black conservative Republicans have no voting power, can't do nothing to hurt blacks. They can only get on a mic and talk like me. For the most part, they don't have no pull. But Tiffany Henyard got pull as a Black Democrat. Latoya Cantrell got pull. Fannie Willis can affect policy. Trustees can affect policy. That's the difference. So tell me where your black leadership, for your black politicians on the left, have done anything to help blacks at all. Go and tell me what city it is and what state. The only thing I've seen is in the state of Illinois, you have some people, I believe it's in the city where Northwestern University is at, that are getting reparations. Ultimately, you don't see very much occurring or happening there. Why? Because it's usually disorganized and dysfunctional, which is what they want, okay? And this is a crying shame. It's not only bad for this city, it's bad for everything. And like I said, I hope Brother Jason House will get this together, and I'll put his link that you can go and support his campaign and everything like that. But I hope, but I'm telling you, this is what you get. Now, obviously, Jason House is a much better candidate and he would do a lot better. But look at what she's leaving him. What about the kids? What about your kids? What about anybody in Dolton that has purchased a home? And you are an investor, not only in Dolton, but as a person that wants to bring a business to Dolton. And you come and look at these city council meetings here. You see you have a chief police who've been laid off and then comes back to work. Would you invest $1 million in the Dolton? $2 million in the Dolton? You wouldn't do it because you would be crazy. You would be such an idiot. You want to bring jobs there? And the people don't deserve this at all. They didn't do anything wrong, but their political party did everything wrong. And they're gonna still vote for that political party anyway, even though that political party delivered and created a Tiffany Henyard. That's the issue. Your political party created what has destroyed you. Can't blame the whites. You can't blame Trump. You can't blame the alt-right, the alt-left, the alt-center. This was a democratically organized hit on Dolton. It was reared in Dolton. It grew up in Dolton. Now they saying we need help to get rid of her. Or is it y'all's political association to the Democrats? Could it be any? Could you benefit from a change? Yes, even if it's not to the right. Independent something. This is insane. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shady Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Preaching for you, this bell. We're out.